As the first light of dawn spreads across the African savannah, the once quiet land comes alive with the stirring of countless creatures. The golden rays cast long shadows over the grasslands, and the morning mist lingers, swirling around the ancient trees and tall grasses. In the distance, the silhouette of a massive herd of elephants emerges, moving gracefully through the mist. Leading the way is the matriarch, a wise and powerful figure whose massive form towers above the others. Her curved tusks are a testament to years of survival in this harsh land, and her eyes reflect the wisdom accumulated from decades of leadership. The herd follows closely behind her, each elephant moving in perfect unison, knowing that the survival of the entire group depends on their unity. The journey towards the waterhole is slow but steady, as every step carries with it the weight of responsibility. The matriarch moves with purpose, guiding the young calves and ensuring that the older elephants remain alert and prepared for any danger that might lie ahead. Among the herd, the young calves struggle to keep up, their tiny trunks still learning the delicate balance of the wild. A baby elephant, no more than a few months old, tries eagerly to mimic the adults. Its trunk flails in the air as it attempts to sip water from the river. But with every attempt, the trunk seems more of a playful toy than a functional tool. The calf's movements are clumsy, splashing water everywhere, but there is a determination in its eyes that says this is just the beginning. The matriarch watches closely, offering a quiet moment of patience. For an elephant, learning to use the trunk is vital, as it is not just a tool for feeding, but also for survival. The calf will learn, just as its ancestors did before it. As the herd pauses by the water, a moment of quiet solidarity takes over. The larger elephants move closer to the water's edge, while the calves form a protective circle, shielded from any potential danger. This is a land where survival is never guaranteed, and danger can come from any corner. The elephants know that their strength lies not only in their size, but in their unity. Their memories are long, and their bonds run deep. For now, they are safe, but the constant awareness of the risk. Not far from the elephant herd, a pride of lions rests in the tall grasses, the morning sun warming their muscular bodies. The males, with their majestic manes, lie lazily in the shade, while the lionesses remain alert. Their eyes scan the horizon, constantly aware of the movements around them. The lionesses are the hunters of the pride, and their role in securing food is essential for the survival of the group. Among the lionesses, one stands out. Her movements are calculated, and her gaze sharp. She is preparing for the hunt. The pride is ready, the moment of action is near, and the air is thick with anticipation. Every hunt is a calculated risk, and failure is not an option. The lionesses communicate with each other without a sound, coordinating their movements like a well-oiled machine. They know their prey, a herd of antelopes grazing on the lush grasslands in the distance. The lionesses begin to move, their bodies low to the ground, blending seamlessly with the environment. They creep closer, inch by inch, making sure not to alert the antelopes. The antelope herd remains oblivious to the predators stalking them from the tall grasses. The lions' muscles are tense, their bodies coiled and ready to spring into action at any moment. The chase begins, and dust rises as the lions give chase. Their powerful legs carry them faster than anything else in the savannah, but the antelopes are quick, agile, and instinctively aware of the dangers that lie ahead. As the lionesses chase, the antelopes scatter in all directions, desperately trying to escape. The lions are relentless, and soon they begin to isolate the weak, the young, or the elderly. It is the law of the wild, survival of the fittest. The weakest member of the herd becomes the target. With a sudden burst of speed, a lioness pounces, and with a swift strike, the chase ends. The prey is brought down, and the pride has a meal. This is the raw, unfiltered reality of life on the savannah. Every hunt is a gamble. Every meal is earned, often at great risk. The lioness stands victorious, but her work is far from over. She returns to the pride, and the food will be shared. Even though victory has been claimed today, the constant challenge of survival awaits them again tomorrow. The hunt is over, and the pride gathers around the carcass of the antelope. Among the pride, a young cub watches from the sidelines. His eyes are wide, filled with wonder and curiosity. This is not just a moment of triumph for the pride. It is a moment of learning for the cub. The cub's first survival lesson is unfolding before him. He watches as the lionesses tear into the antelope, their movements efficient and practiced. He watches how they communicate without words, how they work together to bring down the prey. Every movement, every strategy is absorbed by the cub's keen eyes. This hunt is his first real lesson in what it means to survive in the wild. He will learn how to be patient, how to stalk, and most importantly, how to hunt with the pride. As the cub observes, his mind processes the complexity of survival. The cub will not be a hunter today, but one day he will be. The lionesses take turns feeding, and the cub patiently waits. His time will come. For now, he stays close to his mother, learning from her, growing stronger with each passing day. The wild is a harsh teacher, and it offers no shortcuts. Survival requires every member of the pride to contribute. In the coming months, the cub will grow, his muscles will strengthen, and his instincts will sharpen. One day, he will take part in the hunt, and he will carry the lessons of this moment with him. The pride's survival depends on the cub learning these lessons and becoming a skilled predator in his own right. Elsewhere in the savannah, a young male lion roams alone. Once a part of a pride, he now faces life without the support of his family. His journey is one of hardship and struggle, a journey that only the strongest can endure. The savannah is a vast and unforgiving place, and without the strength of a pride, survival becomes an uphill battle. The lion is hungry. For days he has wandered in search of food, but every animal he encounters is either too fast, too strong, or simply too elusive. His body is weakening from hunger, but the desire to survive keeps him going. It is a relentless pursuit, one that demands everything from him. One day, in the heat of the afternoon, the lion spots an opportunity, a buffalo grazing alone. This is a risky move. A buffalo is a formidable opponent, weighing over 1,500 pounds, but the lion is desperate. With a roar, he charges at the buffalo. The buffalo reacts quickly, turning to face the predator head-on. The lion leaps at the buffalo, but the powerful creature swings its sharp horns in defense. The lion is thrown back, tumbling into the dirt. It's clear, this fight is not one he can win today. Exhausted and wounded, the lion retreats, his pride no longer by his side to support him. He is alone, and his journey of survival is far from over. For days, he drifts through the savannah, his stomach empty, his body weak. He fights through the exhaustion, knowing that his next opportunity might be his last. But survival is not guaranteed here. The young male lion must learn to adapt quickly or perish. After days of searching, the young lion finds a new opportunity. In the fading light of dusk, he spots a wounded antelope, likely injured by a previous predator. His instincts take over. With the last of his strength, he pounces, sinking his teeth into the prey's neck. The chase is brief, and the antelope is brought down quickly. It is not the glorious victory he had hoped for, but it is enough. This small victory keeps him alive for one more day. For the lion, this is a bittersweet moment. It is not the success of a grand hunt, but it is a triumph in its own way. In the wild, sometimes survival means taking the smallest victories and holding on. The lion has learned that each day alive is a day closer to mastering the art of survival. And in the wild, that is all that matters. Back near the river, the elephant herd continues its journey, their large forms moving with purpose. They have a role far beyond just survival. Elephants are the engineers of the ecosystem. As they wander through the dense forests, they create paths that other animals follow. During the dry season, their trunks and tusks dig for water, creating vital waterholes for other creatures. Without the elephants, the delicate balance of the savannah would collapse. They are vital, not just for their own survival, but for the survival of countless other species. Their presence affects everything around them, from the plants they uproot to the animals that benefit from their trails. As they push through the tall grasses, they scatter seeds, allowing new plants to take root. The elephant's role is as a steward of the land, maintaining the health of the environment they depend on. Without them, the savannah would not be the thriving ecosystem it is today.